Hello folks, welcome to Ajay Ajayacharya. This is day 47 and today was okay day, not so productive. Not having much of the updates to share with you guys, to be honest, because I didn't do much things today because according to the plan I should have completed this Secret of Multimillionaire part 2 on I should have started today morning, and to complete part 2 by Sunday evening. I haven't started it yet, so the progress was not that much good today, but thinking on the positive side, I could clearly see that smoking is not a problem anymore. So bam, smoking is totally done. That's what I would have said on previous day. Now I can totally renounce the title as smoker. So no smoking, it's not a problem anymore, but only one it will come into test on only one time. So when I go for long breaks, or when I go for long travel trips or vacations or those kind of times, I haven't tried not smoking after this transformation journey. So the next trip when I go, it will be a challenge for me, but most probably that should not be a big problem. But if I cross that, total set, man. So smoking is done, bam. So two things has to be improved. I have analyzed, that is sleep and meditation, because recently I have seen 3 patterns. So third problem is the mobile phone. In the middle of the week, I have noticed that if during those times when I kept the mobile phone away from me, the day was so productive. So consciously make sure to keep this devil away from me. And apart from that, the first priority is to work on sleep. So what I'm going to do is to only focus on the sleep for the next 2 weeks. Probably meditation won't be a big deal for me, so I'm not going to stress a lot on meditation, because I have to. I'm thinking that focusing on only one thing right now, when it comes to creating habits, will make sense for me. So that's what I thought. So the goal is to sleep at 9 p.m. sharp and to wake up at 4 a.m. sharp for the next 2 weeks. So today is day 47. So today will be late because I have a good cheat meal outside waiting for me. This will be the last cheat meal for me for the next upcoming 50 days, because I have planned to be more strict with the routine habits from day 50 to day 100. The goal is to get a clear 6-pack in those 50 days. So I think the sugar cut and everything will be more brutal. So today I'm going to enjoy a good cheat meal right now. So I will be sleeping late today, and tomorrow is Sunday morning, right? I'm sure that I will wake up around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, who knows. So maybe from tomorrow, the priority is to sleep at 9 p.m. and wake up by 4 a.m. No compromises. So if I miss this, let me assign a punishment for myself. So if I miss that, I should go lunges around my apartment complex, which would be around 500 meters, wearing 20 kilo weighted vest. Yes, that will be the punishment for me. So if I miss sleeping at 9 o'clock and wake up by 4 a.m., that will be my punishment. So I gotta do that, and I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. If I screw up, I'll let you know, and I will share the video of me lunging like a aimless person around my apartment complex. But that will make me strong, but it will be a little bit hard. So I prefer sleeping earlier. So you have to, we can have this kind of consequences set for ourselves. So in such a way, the doing the habit will be much more better than facing the consequence. So unless some external factors are there, so there should be a valid factor. Maybe I should I go out for a seminar, and it became late, it got late, or if I have a valid reason, I can skip the consequence. But if I don't have a valid reason, and if I'm lazy, and I want to spend my time watching this nonsense, that it's not going to be, there's not going to be any compromise. I got to do the lunges around my apartment complex. So this is what I have set in my mind, and once it is done, the meditation. So for the next 2 weeks, so from day 48 to the upcoming 2 weeks, we'll focus more on the sleep and the meditation part too. In the meanwhile, the goal is to get a six-pack from day 50 to day 100. So at my day 100, I should have a six-pack, visible six-pack, lean and mean, strongest more disciplined variant of myself. So because 4 weeks will be there, in the upcoming 4 weeks, I would have mastered the sleeping routine, I would have mastered the meditation routine, and in the meanwhile, during this progress, the goal is simple, just to stay away from this mobile phone as much as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. And people who are following this channel, watching this video, it's not about subscription, it's not about subscribing to the channel, it's about liking the videos, it's about you, my friend, because the journey is personal for me, and I would recommend you guys to become strong and tough, because I see the world around me. The world is changing a lot, man. I still remember the time when 10 years back, 12 years back, 10 years back minimum, when I go to my native place, or when I'm at my native place, my cousins come over and we won't have mobile phones. We will be talking to each other, having fun, running here and there. There will be many adventures, man. But nowadays the adventures are happening in the mobile phone. They all sit together, play games. Even though the cousins show up, there is no space for exploration, going out. Everybody will be sitting. Even though they travel, they go for vacation, they are having fun. The medium of having fun is to just, the idea of having fun is to just sit out in a group and just, scrolling through the mobile phone and the reels like brainless zombies. This is happening all around the world. I'm not going to say that, I'm an exception, I'm the greatest. No, I'm one among them, but I don't want to be. I want to break the pattern, so that's what I'm trying a little bit. So my friend, if you are one among them, it's not a big problem, but I want you to be one among us. It's us versus them. So I want you to be one among us, working on the discipline, habit, mindset, becoming the best version of yourself, mastery. I'm not saying that, you gotta be the millionaire, you gotta become the billionaire, you gotta do that. That's how your life will be purposeful. No, man. But I want you to be one among us, where you work on your discipline, you work on your habits, you control yourself, you become the master of yourself. So it's like you are in a ship. First, take control of the ship, take ownership, take control of the ship. Know how, or it's like, let's make it simple. Learn how to drive a car. Instead of just sitting, everybody can, do nonsense. Like turning the steering, shifting gears. Everybody will do that. That is more reckless. It's becoming more control. It's taking more control of how to drive the car. It's learning how to drive the car. Once you learn how to drive a car, then you can choose the direction of where you want to go, and you can start driving, man. You can go there. Instead of not knowing how to drive a car, and you have some vague idea of where you want to go, how will you go, my friend? You don't know how to drive the car in the first place. Even though you know how to drive the car, you don't know how to have it in control. What if you get into an accident? What if you deroute into some other place? So simply saying, join hands with me, learn how to have control over your driving skills, learn how to have control over your car, and then we will set specific destination, then we will start driving, my friend. Not everybody have to become millionaire, billionaire. Everybody have their own way of having fun and exploring life. But before that, there is another part, having mastery over yourself. That's what Ajay Ajayacharya is about. So I want you to become one among us. So in America, I think Uncle Sam calls you. So I'm here, Ajay Ajayacharya, inviting you for a call. I want you to join me to have mastery, to learn how to become a master over ourselves. Having a mastery over ourselves. I want you to join hands with me. So this is the thing. And apart from that, from dopamine detox, we are at the end chapter, the final few points where we learned about what is dopamine and how it is impacting us, what is the purpose of dopamine and stuff, and what is the ill effects of overstimulation and stuffs. We learned about how to have a perfect detox, a good detox, to bring your dopamine levels to normal, and few strategies to make your day productive and to avoid procrastination. At the end, it's about avoiding dopamine relapse. It's like I become sober and the probability of me getting drunk is again. I'm a non-smoker now. I quit smoking, but the probability of me smoking is there. So it's about acknowledging the fact and becoming conscious of how to avoid the relapse. So it's like you and your mind. Sometimes we plan to do something and sometimes it won't happen, and we'll become so upset and we'll become so hard to ourselves. We'll be like, oh, you can't even do that. We'll become so we'll be more hard on ourselves. But the point is, no, we don't have to be like that. We don't have to beat ourselves over. Having the idea of becoming the better version of ourselves, becoming better itself is an amazing thing. And we are not computer programs. We are not any softwares where you program it and it just runs. We are humans. We have emotions. We have multiple things affecting us throughout the day. Our environment and many variables are there. So if it happens, if we relapse, it's okay. But the goal is to bring ourselves back to sanity and to move forward. And it's us versus the world. I'm telling you, man. I told you, right? It's us versus them. The world out there wants you to stress over things that you don't have any control over. To become so obsessed about somebody's life when your life is in a very screwed up state. It wants your attention. When you give attention to many things, when you are not even aware of where you are heading. So the system is very it is more it wants your attention. It wants you to be in a zombified state. It wants you to expect somebody to become the savior of your own life, man. But I don't want you to be one among them. If you are a friend of mine, if you are a friend of Ajay Ajayacharya, I want you to take ownership and I want you to take responsibilities. I want you to master yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. I want you to be in control, and I want you to take the control over your car, and I want you to go to the places where you want to explore. So the thing starts with giving attention to what is good for you, than for giving your attention or something that won't give you any much more constructive, that won't benefit you in any point. So let us focus on ourselves and keep the attention to ourselves. If the world calls it selfish, let's be selfish. First, let us build ourselves, then we'll make something constructive and we'll contribute to the community. Then the next one is having clear systems. Yeah, without any clarity, right? Clarity, consistency, and focus. These are the three pillars. Without any clarity, we can't do something because it will be vague. One day you will find something good. There won't be any system, right? Without system, there won't be any order, and without any order, there will be only chaos. So it's about having clear systems. I have to, right now I'm working around, right? I have to sleep by 9 o'clock. I have to wake up by 4. If I don't do that, I'm going to be doing lunges around my apartment like a aimless buffoon. So like that, try to create some good systems around you. Nothing is impossible, my friend. When you put your focus into something, you may be bad at something at first, but with continuous effort and actions and improvements, you can do anything you want to be. There is no brighter students, there is no dull students, there is only the students who are interested or not. Be interested in your life, be interested in your welfare. Obviously you will work on yourself, man. And become aware. If you are going to relapse, it's always about introspecting and asking question ourselves. Stand in front of the mirror and ask what you are doing wrong first, instead of just pointing out everybody, saying that because of this I can't do that, because of that I can't do that. It's about introspection and self-reflection. So be aware of whether, I told you, right, earlier I was much more focused on the work. Now I know that I'm getting distracted little bit more because of this one. So I'm doing the partial detox where I can consciously stay away from this phone. Whenever I stay away from this phone, the day was amazing. When I just look into this, it's so much intense than reading and doing something productive. So our attention and our full focus will be there when we try to consciously use our all willpower to meditate or anything. So but first, for that you need fuel and energy and strength. Sleep is important, so fix that first. Then reflect on yourself. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing what I'm planned to do? Have I derailed? Ask questions, then you will get your answers. Be without any bias, analyze it, and take ownership of your results and improve on that. The third and the last one is taking micro breaks. Sometimes it's about when you are so much embedded into a routine and a system, your perspective will become so narrow. There you won't be able to see many possibilities. So maybe once in like 2 months, 3 months, go for a short trip, go for a road trip, get yourself away from the routine and ask yourself what you want, where you are heading, the path you are going right now. Is this what you want in the first place? Ask questions, spend time with yourself, then you will get your answers. Then work on that, use that as an input, and again improve yourself. So this is what today, folks. And I haven't read much of this today, as I have told. Once I read it, I have to do it tomorrow. Once I start reading this, the second part, I will share you my insight and perspective. But my perspective and my opinions is for myself. If you find it applicable and valid, you can take that. Similarly, everyone have their own perspective and opinions. Read it and share your thoughts in the comment section. Let us discuss, okay? So my friend, again I'll tell you, it's about taking ownership of your own life instead of blaming external variables. That's what Ajay Ajayacharya is about. It's about mastering ourselves, take life into our own hands and do the actions to improve our life. So I'm finishing this off with saying only one thing. It's us versus them, and I'm calling you to join hands with me to become the better version of yourself. I want you to do that, because I'm doing that for myself, and my friend, I want you to do that. So I want you to join hands with me. Whatever goals or aims or ambitions you have in life, you deserve that. You can achieve that, and we'll hold accountable for each other. We'll hold accountability, and we will create a community where when people come in, become a part of us, it's about growth. It's about, a team who wants to be, who wants each other's who care for each other genuinely, and some team, I want this community to become like this. Oh, I care for you, my friend. I'm so happy if you achieve this, and I'm so happy if you become a billionaire. I'm so happy if you planted trees and create your own forest. If that's what you want to do with your life, and if you achieve that, I'll be so happy. I want such a community to be built, and I'll work towards that. My friend, again, I'm calling you. It's us versus them, and I want you to join hands with me. Stay strong, Fortis at Liber.